Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I've got a video for you about where Destiny went on my channel and why I haven't posted any in a very long time. The gameplay that you're seeing is one of my first games back into Destiny, playing 3v3 skirmish, and I'm going to play well and get more than just a few lucky grenade kills. Going to have to kind of brush off the dust and get my fusion rifle back in action. You're going to get to see me miss a few jumps and do a few things goofy as I am trying to do my old elite moves but out of practice. But anyway, let's get back to the question, where did Destiny go? Why haven't I been posting it and what's been going on? The short answer is that I got tired of it, and the long answer is I got tired of it because I didn't feel that I was rewarded for multiplayer. I'm a big multiplayer gamer. This channel is almost entirely about multiplayer gaming and only a little bit about single player things. I don't single player too hard, I also don't co-op too hard. Destiny's strength and its bread and butter is in its very grindy campaign co-op. Some people hate the grindy stuff, some people absolutely love grinding these missions for gear, and it's something that I don't entirely understand because I'm in the hater group. Hate's probably a strong word. I really don't enjoy grinding the single player to get good gear. And I know I made a video saying it gets better, you know, you can level up really high in multiplayer, and while that's true, I've officially kind of hit my multiplayer cap. I can no longer progress in levels without doing single player. I mean, I might could squeeze out one more if I just get really, really lucky with the random drops, but ultimately it's just not that fun or rewarding. And the problem is that in order to level up, most of your levels come from single player. Now, single player games are fine and dandy, I enjoy them, but I have to do it so many bleeding times. It's not even funny how many times I beat the same levels, except they've just got the difficulty turned up. So I'm fighting the same enemies, but now they deal triple damage, have over 9,000 health, and they're aggressive. That's great, but they're still just really stupid AI, and that's not I know there's like ongoing jokes about the AI in Destiny being dumb, and that's not what I'm getting at here. It's just that like AI is not satisfying for me to kill. AI is going to always be stupider than a person, and I'm all about killing people. Like the old book, like, you know, Man is the Most Dangerous Game, or The Most Dangerous Game, which you have, if you haven't read that book or a little short story, you should, because it's very interesting. But hunting people is like top tier challenge and quality. People are, maybe not all of them are smart, but they're intelligent and they're reactive, they're unpredictable. They're always going to be more difficult and more fun to handle than an AI. It also makes me feel good knowing that I ruined somebody else's day to an extent. But beating the AI over and over again was not satisfactory to me in any way. I got 0% satisfaction out of killing the AI, no matter how high a level they were. So it just kind of like, okay, well, you know, if I want to get my good gear for multiplayer and keep leveling up and getting my rewards and other things, I need to do this single player mission and kill the AI, and it wasn't fun. I couldn't motivate myself to play a game that was unfun in the single player in order to have a slightly better time doing the multiplayer. And at the same time, in the multiplayer, I couldn't do too much of the cool stuff without grinding through the single player. And it just wasn't fitting me right. I just wasn't feeling it at the time, and I was kind of maybe going to work on some guides and some tips and tricks, but I was too low a level to show off all of the things or say that I've tested all the things, which again leads me to having to go back and play the single player and that sort of stuff. So ultimately I just let Destiny go by the wayside, which is a shame because I really did enjoy the single player, especially the 3v3 mode, which you're seeing right now. I mean, not the single player, the multiplayer. I really like this 3v3. And I didn't like the grind, which I'm not knocking on the grind. Some people love that. Some people get infinite enjoyment out of beating these challenges and all these sort of things. Ultimately, I didn't, so I let it go. But the question remains, are you guys still interested in Destiny? They just dropped the new DLC, which is the Dark Below. I've got it, I just haven't installed it yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it all the way or not. I was originally going to play it early, but I had to pass due to some family arrangements that I had to take care of. But if you're really interested in me doing Destiny, or maybe multiplayer guides or tips and tricks or something like that, I can kind of revive Destiny on the channel. I can bring it back. I'm probably only going to do it multiplayer because that's what interests me. And ultimately, if you're running a channel, by the way guys, if you ever run a channel, this is a big tip for you. You have to do videos you like, videos you enjoy, things you're passionate about and interest you, which in this case for me would be multiplayer. Multiplayer, single player I've not got a lot of passion or interest in, so I wouldn't be showing much of that. But let me know what you think about Destiny. Let me know what your levels of interest are on this channel for multiplayer tips and guides and stuff, and maybe some easy ways to level up without having to grind through all this. Like if you can tell me a way to level up in multiplayer and not have to do all these missions and get helium coils until the end of time and get like 3 characters so that I can do the raid 3 times each week and all this kind of stuff, please do let me know. because as of now I've got pretty much zero interest in doing the campaign again. I beat it like 20 times already. Don't really want to do it again. And even though I'm sure the DLC will be fun the first time I play it, and like the first time with challenge mode or whatever, by the time I hit number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just I can't, guys. I'm not a grindy gamer. You won't see very many grindy games on this channel. You're going to see really dynamic stuff. League of Legends, Call of Duty, this multiplayer here. It's all about fighting people for me. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed my rant. I hope you've got some answers to my questions, some tips, some advice, some sort of interaction. I will be reading the comments on this one, at least for the first day or two. I try to read all of the comments. I try to do that on my videos in general, but some of the more popular ones have more comments than I can ever hope to get to. But I try to read at least a couple hundred and reply to a few of the nicer ones usually. The game is coming to an end here. Despite my rustiness, I actually pulled, I think, about a 2 or 3.0 KD, and this is a pretty huge fail at the end with my Blade Dancer. I thought I was just going to be able to run into them, but I got cross auto rifle fired, and nope, I got shut down. But overall, had a good day, good game, brushing off the dust. I think I had almost more points than both of my teammates combined, which is pretty cool and also pretty typical for this mode. And if you've played Destiny but haven't played Skirmish here, I'd highly recommend giving Skirmish a go. Skirmish is actually really fun. I feel like it removes a lot of the chaos from Control, and you almost never have to deal with vehicles or anything like that. You still have heavy weapons and rockets, but this is really like good if you like being forced into one-on-one skilled engagements where you gotta like outmaneuver and outthink your enemy and stuff like that, which is what I prefer to be doing instead of fighting in chaos or beating AI, and this mode really floats my boat. After I kill this guy down here, that's going to be the end of the game. As always, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.